So how's the buyer's vibe like globally, especially in Asia? What makes London keep attracting global investors? 大家好，我是 Vicky from One Move Group。今天我们请到 Rob Willis from Berkeley Capital London. Say hi to everyone, Rob.
Hello, hi, 你好。
And today we have a few questions to ask Rob to know more about himself and the developer. So first of all, Rob, can you tell us more about your career route and what led you to the property industry?
Well, what led me to the property industry was obviously working in fantastic developments like this, South Key Plaza, also my uncle driving around in nice cars as a young man. Myself, I've been at Berkeley Group now for nearly 13 years, so it's been a long career here. And I started actually at this very development and then went to Singapore for 6 years, and now I'm here.
That sounds really interesting. So you're born Berkeley and raised Berkeley.
Correct, yes.
And you even had a post in Singapore, so you must have seen all globally. So how's the buyer's vibe like globally, especially in Asia?
Yeah, I spent 6 years in Singapore and Southeast Asia, which was obviously very interesting, working across different markets, emerging markets, places like Indonesia and Bangkok and the Philippines, as well as Singapore, Malaysia, etc. So, yeah, very interesting understanding how different markets react, how you market in different locations, but also, how different cultures view London. And I think the benefit of London is, it's truly global and it appeals to all markets, really.
And as we know, all markets love London so much. So Rob, what do you think? What makes London keep attracting global investors?
I mean, ultimately, I think London is truly one of very few global cities. Obviously, it has a huge amount of culture. It's extremely multicultural, but it also sits kind of perfectly on that, sort of geographic timeline point of view where, it can trade globally with Asia and with America on a day-to-day basis. And that's very unique. And of course, education here is next, second to none. People from all around the world come here for the education. It's the place where democracy started, where law essentially started as well. So, that has so much sort of history and culture, and it stays, truly global, truly relevant, year on year, decade on decade. And as they famously say, if you're bored of London, you're bored of life. So there's always something exciting and something new coming to London and to the UK in general.
We know why London is attracting all the buyers, and we know London is keep being on this status. Rob, what about telling us what's your exact title and what do you do every day?
Sure. So I'm the divisional head of international sales here at Berkeley Capital. So we have currently 10 live sites that are in the market. We've also got about 4 other sites that are currently being worked on that we're trying to bring to the market as well. And within my day-to-day role, we've got a team of 14 people that work all around the world looking to expand our portfolio and our client base, working with great partnerships in global markets such as yourself in Taiwan and across China, but across global markets essentially. So yeah, the role's very diverse, working with new sites that we're purchasing, new developments we're bringing to the market, new phases we're bringing to the market, how we're going to do that, how do the layouts, the feel, the touch of each of our developments are going to appeal to everyone that we work with and all of our partners that we work with, and then also ensuring that that we're exposed in every different market that we've got.
So strategy, planning, and execution. So basically everything.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
And 10 projects and potentially 14. That's amazing. 10 projects. I'm going to get a little bit cheeky here. So imagine those 10 projects. Imagine there are people, maybe girls.
Okay.
And we're going to ask the very, cheesy question.
Sure.
So imagine one to marry, one to kiss, one to elope. How would you choose?
Yeah, very interesting question. I think if I had to marry one of my developments, it would be probably SQP here, where we're at today. In Canary Wharf, in the heart of London's financial district, excellent transport links, amazing views, looks great, fantastic architecture, great quality. So yeah, social status, but also something that's going to hold the test of time. So she ages very well. In terms of kiss, I think it would have to be Royal Arsenal Riverside, another beautiful development on the water, fantastic. Very elegant, fantastic transportation links as well, so you can get to wherever you want within London. And in terms of elope, I would probably have to say Woodbury Down. Very nice, close to the centre, a little bit edgy, and I think would be quite fun for a few days or an elope.
That's very interesting choices. Yeah, 14 team members. That's a lot. How do you manage across different sites and different, I believe they are from different nationalities as well, different team members. What's your management philosophy or style?
Well, my management style is for the team. I think ultimately we've got the best team in London. In reality, I think we've got such a great diverse team with a great diverse background that can sell anything from £10 million penthouses to £300,000 one bedrooms, and across such a global market. We often say to the team, if we ever experience anyone buying in East London, then they should definitely be buying a Berkeley Capital scheme. And I think generally that's what we managed to achieve, and that comes through the quality and diversity of product that we have across East London in particular, but also North London, of course. We've got 15, 20, 25-year projects, regeneration schemes. We've got houses, apartments, penthouses. We sit on Elizabeth Line stations, Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4. We sit on the river. We sit in one of the greenest developments there is in London as a whole. And then we've got developments that are very early on in their regeneration, like 12 Trees Park or Heron Wharf. And then we've got the likes of Kidbrooke Village, Royal Arsenal, that are 20 years and 15 years and completely transformed areas. So depending on everyone's personal preference, when they want to buy in, are they buying for in use, are they buying for investment, is it a bit of both, are they buying for education? All of these developments offer something different, but you're never going to see this sort of level of quality, no matter if it's Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4. So we've got something for everyone. So East London, come to Berkeley Capital.
I like it. I like that motto.
Okay.
So you have 10 projects, and what's your launching plan for the rest of this year?
Yeah, so this year, I think the good thing about having 10 projects is that we tend to have large, multi-phase regeneration schemes. So we've always got new developments, new projects coming to the market within our portfolio. So this year we've got 4 new launches upcoming. So we've got an exciting new launch coming at Royal Arsenal Riverside. We've also got Kidbrooke Village as well, Lily House coming in June. So they're both launching in June. Very complementary developments and very established schemes. As we look slightly further on within the year, we've got Blocks C and D. They will have a better marketing name at 12 Trees Park, which is quite an exciting new launch, a slightly different position to what we've released so far on that development, coming into its own as a development now as we sort of finish phase 1 and move on to end of phase 1 into phase 2. We have the final tower here at South Quay Plaza, which is very exciting as well. We've been sort of 12 years in the making so far across the first 2 buildings, and then in sort of March next year we've got a brand new launch of the final tower. We're working on new developments that we've got one in Zone 1, which is quite exciting, and another one in South London and another one in North London. So we've got plenty to keep working on and bring to the market soon.
I lost count, really. So 4 to 5 launches and some other new projects. That will be a busy year. And so are you going to do the launch yourself? Are we going to see you somewhere in Asia?
Well, I always love coming to Asia. I just did a whirlwind trip, actually. I think 6 cities and 6 days across China and Singapore, Malaysia and Hong Kong. So yeah, we'll always be out for new launches, and if it's not me, it'll be one of the team. But I do come out quite regularly and look forward to showcasing the new launches, specifically at Royal Arsenal, Kidbrooke Village, 12 Trees Park and South Quay Plaza.
Thank you for today's interview. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure for our audience to know you as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.